What happened to Robyn Brown after Sister Wives Season 19? Robyn Brown has been living a lavish and happy life with Kody Brown since appearing in Sister Wives Season 19. She joined the Brown family in 2010 as Kody's fourth wife, following Meri, Janelle, and Cristin Brown. Over time, Robyn developed a stronger bond with Kody than with his other wives. In 2014, she became his legal wife, solidifying her position in the family. Between 2021 and 2023, Kody's first three wives ended their spiritual marriages with him. He then entered into a monogamous relationship with Robyn and decided to pursue polygamy no longer. Initially, Robyn and Kody faced challenges due to the significant upheaval in their family dynamics. They encountered marital problems caused by Kody's issues with anger. Fortunately, things have calmed down in recent months. They have found peace in their new monogamous relationship and are now prioritizing their own happiness. Kody and Robyn sold the Coyote Pass property and split the proceeds evenly among themselves and the other sister wives, Meri and Janelle. Additionally, they also sold their previous home and bought a new one in Flagstaff, signaling the beginning of their new monogamous life in a familiar yet fresh setting. Initially, Robyn made an effort to be friendly to all of Kody's previous wives. She became a confidant to Meri, a friend to Janelle, and a supporter to Cristin. She cared for them, showing her strong belief in the concept of polygamy. However, after Kody ended his relationships with Meri, Janelle, and Cristin, Robyn's attitude changed. She lost interest in maintaining connections with her former sister wives and eventually lost touch with all of them. As of 2025, Robyn appears to be out of contact with any of her former sister wives, including her former friend, Meri. Meri, Janelle, and Cristin have all shared their reasons for no longer being in touch with Robyn. Janelle mentioned that she never really had much of a relationship with Robyn. Janelle acknowledged that she doesn't hold any grudges against Robyn, but she wasn't interested in pursuing a friendship with her. Meri and Cristin also have similar opinions about their relationship with Robyn. Both women admitted they don't really communicate with Robyn, as they feel that they no longer need to build a relationship with her. According to Rogue Energy, Cristin said, "I haven't talked to Meri or Robyn for years." Following the filming of the latest season, Robyn and Kody have moved into a new home in Arizona. Previously, the couple owned a 4,476 square foot home in Flagstaff, Arizona. They bought it for $890,000 5 years ago and spent a lot of time there. Kody and Robyn's old house had 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. It was close to a national forest, making it a very scenic property. In late 2024, Robyn and Kody listed their home for sale. They quickly found a buyer and sold it for $1,775,000, making almost double the profit. The new property includes a 7-car garage, a guest house, and ample space for an RV where their son, Dayton, could potentially live. Robyn and Kody purchased their new home for $2.1 million, indicating they are in a financially stable situation. Some family members have accused them of being shopaholics, given their extravagant purchases. It appears that Robyn and Kody are living a very comfortable life. Kody appeared disappointed and disheartened after his spiritual marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Cristin came to an end. He was saddened by the fact that his dream of having a big polygamous family had been shattered. His remaining wife, Robyn, believed that Kody's grief over the end of his 3 marriages was causing him to harm their own relationship. She expressed concern that their marriage might also falter. Robyn referred to herself as the idiot that got left behind after her other sister wives decided not to continue with polygamy and instead chose personal independence. In late May 2025, they were seen in Idaho Falls looking very happy together. A Facebook user named Jasmine Griffin posted a picture with Kody and Robyn. Caption, "It's not every day that you meet Kody and Robyn Brown in the small heart of Idaho Falls." Robyn, dressed in a blue floral top, had a big smile on her face while standing close to Kody, who had an even wider smile. After separating from Kody, Janelle openly discussed the financial dynamics within the family. All family members contributed to the family funds, which were used to cover family expenses. However, over time, she began to observe a shift in how funds were managed. Janelle noticed significant funds being withdrawn without explanation or transparency. She said, "And then the last several years, Kody would just take out funds and I don't know what for." While Meri and Janelle were fighting for their fair share of Coyote Pass land, Robyn was accused of mismanaging the family fund by spending
rolling
money, and Sister Wives officially wrapped its final season. Fans wondered what would become of Robyn Brown, the woman who once stood at the center of the Brown family's unraveling. For over a decade, Robyn had been the most polarizing figure on the show, adored by a few, scrutinized by many, and irrevocably tied to Kody Brown's controversial choices. But now, the stage lights had dimmed, the plural marriage was dead, and Robyn was left to face the silence she helped create. What does life look like for Robyn Brown after Sister Wives? In a word, complicated. The fall of the favorite. For years, Robyn was dubbed Kody's favorite wife, a title she never claimed but could never quite shake. Her emotional closeness to Kody, the private dates, the separate home, and the perceived favoritism ignited resentment among the other wives. Cristin left first, then Janelle. Meri hung on longer, loyal to her original vows and the ideal of family unity. But even she eventually let go, releasing herself from the shadow of a spiritual marriage that no longer held meaning. Robyn had said she never wanted to be the only wife. She cried over the idea of monogamy, insisting that plural marriage was her calling. And yet, as the spiritual dust settled, she stood alone with Kody in a home meant for many but echoing with emptiness. The family she joined, hoping for sisterhood, community, and shared motherhood, no longer existed, and the one who had once longed for unity now found herself isolated, both emotionally and socially. Living with regret. Those close to Robyn say she's haunted by the past, not just by the collapse of the family, but by her role in it. She's reportedly tried reaching out to Cristin, hoping for some kind of peace, but Cristin has moved on, blissfully married to someone new and building a fresh life away from the Brown family's drama. Janelle, ever practical, wants no part of reconciliation. Meri remains cordial but distant, focusing on her own healing and business ventures. Robyn, by contrast, has retreated. She rarely appears in public without Kody. Her once busy social media accounts have gone dark. The jewelry business she ran, My Sister Wives closet, never reopened. Sources say she's been considering a memoir, but doubts her story will be received with anything other than disdain. There's a deep ache within her, a woman who wanted to be part of something sacred and ended up being seen as the destroyer of it. Robyn and Kody, the last two standing, without the buffer of other wives or the chaos of multiple households. Robyn and Kody now exist in a monogamous marriage that neither of them truly signed up for. Kody has reportedly struggled with his identity post-polygamy, torn between bitterness at being abandoned and confusion over what to do next. Robyn tries to be supportive, but the tension is real. They've both admitted to struggling in their relationship without the framework of plural marriage. Kody has moments of anger, especially when reflecting on the public's perception of Robyn. He blames the internet, the fans, even the other wives for what he sees as unfair treatment of the woman he loves. But love isn't always enough, and those close to the couple say there are cracks in the facade. The grand house they built together in Flagstaff, once envisioned as a central point of a united family, now feels too big, too quiet, too full of reminders. Holidays are smaller. The children have grown up. The future feels uncertain. A woman in search of redemption. Behind closed doors, Robyn is said to be on a path of self-discovery. She's returned to therapy, trying to unravel her own patterns, guilt, and codependency. Some insiders say she's begun attending women's circles, safe, non-religious spaces where women gather to share, support, and rebuild. These circles aren't about polygamy. They're about healing, empowerment, and finding voice after years of being misunderstood. There's even been talk of Robyn exploring advocacy work, perhaps speaking to other women in polygamous communities about the emotional toll of plural marriage. Some believe she could be a powerful voice for reform, helping others navigate their own complicated paths. But she's cautious. She knows she'd face backlash. The wounds of public opinion are still fresh, and Robyn is not yet ready to open herself up to another storm.